Good Sunday evening, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day. It's been kind of rainy here today, but it's been nice. We got Lisa in here. Thomas stopped in and said hi bye. He's so hi bye there, Thomas. Thank you for stopping in. Got Ken in there, backwoods boy. How you doing? Lisa, how you doing, dear? Got Daryl up on the panel here. Ken up on the panel. Ken's finishing dinner up. He'll be with us as soon as he's done eating. But yeah, for another Sunday, I was worried that I wasn't going to have power to do the live stream. I lost power about 2:30 this afternoon. So, there's Bocce. Stupid countdown. Okay.
Mentioning Miss Bocce. You know, she fusses about the advertisement, but it comes during the middle of the countdown.
Yeah.
So I mean, why is she fussing there?
Hey, there's Ben. How you doing, Ben?
Hey, Ben, Tommy,
Tommy. Yep. Tommy's in. How you doing, guys? But yeah, like I was saying, I was out working in the garage this afternoon, and I heard a pop noise, and all of a sudden, all my lights went out and everything, and I'm sitting there in the dark, and I'm like, wow. So I called the power company, reported an outage, and within an hour, well, about an hour and a half or so, they had the power back up and running, and we're here. So,
well, Ed quit going out there and shooting squirrels off the power line, and you won't have that problem.
That's what I was thinking too. Actually, Bocce, they used to be able to have a setting to where you could say when to have the commercials in your thing. It's not there no more, so they just show up whenever they show up. Cooking dinner, and so she's like, okay. Hope you're cooking something good. Hey, Renegade's Garage, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for stopping in. There's Cajun. How you doing, Cajun?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Ed? Daryl, how you doing? Ken, hello. Hello, everybody in chat. Thank my Raiders for coming in today.
Yeah, Ben, I seen you posted a Steam Show video. I just haven't had time to sit down and actually watch the whole thing yet. I do have it in my watch later, which I'll probably watch after I get done with Daryl's live stream tonight. So, but there's Sear. How you doing, Sear? I've been seeing he's posting some videos and stuff up too. So
yeah,
trying to get caught up on everybody's stuff. It's just been a hectic this past week here. This taking a week off and then going back to work, and taking a week off and going back to work is really kind of messed with my free time. Well,
hey, Raging. Again.
Raging Cajun and Mudster, how you guys doing? Well, like this past Friday, we have what they call a fun day at work. They bring in a food truck, and it's free to all employees and stuff.
Wow.
They had wood-fired, stone-cooked pizza. They've had this place in before, and it's like the best freaking pizza in the world. But they and on those days we get off at 1:00. Well, I totally forgot about it until Thursday afternoon. My boss is like, hey, don't forget, tomorrow's our half day and blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh crap, So I was like all Friday morning trying to bust my ass to get everything done that I needed to get done before I went on vacation. Okay, backwoods. But yeah, all this week just trying to get caught up on everything, and it's just wow. Yeah, I need a vacation from work to get caught up from everything that I was working on work.
Just take one day off, come down here and clean my shop up. So I can get in.
I need to do that too. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that, Lisa.
Oh God.
But yeah, I my plan this week was to clean my shop and move stuff around and get more organized. Well, I picked up another side job. I picked up another sand pro, those groomers for the golf course sand pits and stuff. And this one, it's not charging the battery, and it's got a V twin Briggs and Stratton in it. And when he said, "Oh, it's not charging," I was thinking it was a single cylinder like the old one. No big deal, easy peasy. Yeah, you can't get the flywheel off without pulling the motor. So um, it might be a little bit more of a chore if I have to pull the engine. So, but I'm working on. I'm going to do some. They didn't even test. They replaced the voltage regulator and said it still didn't work. So I'm going to do some testing and see if the stator's actually putting anything out, and then go from there. So
Y'all got a golf course at the college?
Hey,
no.
Wayne.
College?
No, this is a company like right across the street. They do like kitchens and baths and flooring, but one of their side businesses is they install AstroTurf, like for baseball infields and stuff like that, and soccer fields and all that. And they use these groomers to groom the ground underneath where they're putting the AstroTurf down.
Right, prepare the ground.
Right.
Yeah, well, there's the LSUE over here. They have a golf course around the college.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they talked about putting like a little driving range and stuff in for our golf team.
This one's just a 9-holer.
Yeah. But we don't really have the property per se open property to do that. So in our esports building, they actually set them up an electronic driving range, which is actually pretty cool. I went in and checked it out. And from what I can tell from talking to the golf coach and stuff, it's pretty accurate on, the way it uses the cameras and stuff to project
an image of what the ball would do in real time, real life. Okay.
Yeah. And it actually, if you're undercutting or overcutting or whatever, or slicing or whatever, he said it's pretty accurate on picking up what's going on. So they can get pretty good, get good practice in. So, and flat top Hank says golf is one of his favorite activities because he's retired. I used to golf a little bit here and there with some of my buddies. But my one buddy that I used to golf with a lot, he passed away, and then everybody else quit drinking, and everything else I quit drinking. So it's not really worth going out and chasing that little white ball around because I get too frustrated because I ain't no good at it.
Well, chasing Whitey. That's Mark, all right. I recognize that app.
Yeah.
I recognize that camera app.
Yep.
I got rid of that. I was using it. It does good when I'm like looking at myself, not actually live streaming, but I'm looking at myself live or whatever. And I can't make a video using that. So anyway, when I would go live, I had a lot of latency, a lot of lag. So I got rid of that app. I mean, it was a good one, but I went back to Nerium cam or something. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing. How's everybody doing? How's everybody in the chat? How you doing?
Howdy, Matt. Mark.
Did you get that engine fired up, Mark?
No.
Did you try or no?
No.
Okay.
Tomorrow's another day.
Yeah. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, buddy? So, but yeah, if y'all caught the video from Saturday of the tractor pulls, PlanB actually didn't make a full pull, but it made the full trip down didn't die and didn't split and sputter out and didn't lack for power. So we're on the right track.
And didn't go side to side.
And didn't go side to side. Went pretty straight down there. It's just when I blew the ring gear on the old transmission, the original transmission in the tractor, I took the transmission out of my little tractor, my little red tractor, and put it in that one. And the gearing's much lower in that one because of having the 20 horse. And I was going pretty slow, so I didn't have no momentum. So I don't know if I'm going to have time this week. I don't know if I'll have time this week to get that changed out, or because on the 20th, I think it's the 20th, they've got another pull down there. I'll probably try to run, that was second gear I was running in, I'll probably try third gear. And I picked up a 23% overdrive from work today, and I may drop that into that transmission because it's a whole lot easier to change that bowl gear than it is to change the ring and pinion and stuff. So, and Mark, I looked it up on Vogel's website. $140 for the whole ring, for the bowl gear and the top and bottom, the bowl gear and the pinion gear.
Okay.
Or $130 from Midwest just for the pinion gear.
Right.
What site was that? Vogel?
Vogel.
Oh,
Vogel.
Okay.
Vogel Manufacturing.
Yeah.
So guess what I'll be ordering?
Great.
Yeah. I won't be ordering just the pinion gear.
Now, did you that is the whole set, correct?
Yeah, that's the whole.
What was hanging in the shop? That was 23.
That's a 23, just the bottom gear.
Yeah, lighting gear.
Right, and when we looked up there at your house in the catalog for Midwest, they wanted 128 just for that top pinion gear.
Yes.
And Vogel wants 140 for everything.
I think you put a little bit more time into it, and you'll be there.
Yeah.
What's up, Jeff? Jeff Skews in the house.
Oh, Hank.
I think he's talking about Mark.
Hank got his nickname from a cinder block hitting him off of a roof in 1989. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, Jeff's calling you out, Mark.
What's that?
He said you should be headed to Palmerton.
No, I'm empty. I brought coal back and dumped late the other night, and I ain't loading until in the morning.
Yeah. So hopefully I can work on the Sand Pro first couple of days of the week here, and hopefully it's just a wiring or a switch issue, and I don't have to pull the engine out of that thing. Then I can get on PlanB's transaxle and either change the bowl gears out or actually swap the whole transmission.
Now that front plate, is it already set up to where you can pull the pinion?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. I when I put the 16% in, I had to grind the bearing out so I could pull the bearing out. Yep. So, and I think I'm almost positive it has a long coupler in it too. So I just need to slide the coupler forward. So, like I said, much easier just to change that than change the gears.
If it don't, just shorten the drive shaft and go to the different coupler. I got a few other couplers laying here.
I got the one out of the little red tractor laying here too.
Yeah.
It's a long. It's actually extra long because I made it extra long.
Yep. That's the only way to go, and you can change them quick at the track and not have to worry about it.
Yep. There's Jeffy.
Hello, Jeff.
So.
Hey, Jeff.
But,
hey,
yeah, but things never really go towards what I have planned for myself. So
Hey, you can.
I'll probably be working on that Sand Pro all week.
No, I want to get that new one fired tomorrow. So once I run up Tompkins and load, I'll come back and get it fired.
Oh, there's Wayne. I didn't see Wayne come in.
Hey,
Hi, Wayne.
Wayne.
How you doing, bud?
Hey, wait.
So you're loading out of Temkin there, Mark?
Yeah, that's where I always load out of.
That dust stuff?
Yep. Hazardous waste. That's what I hold.
Oh, hence you have to go get your hazmat certificate renewed.
Huh?
Said hence you have to go get your hazmat certificate renewed.
Yeah.
Ah. Hey, I'm quick. I got that.
And a 24-hour course.
A 24-hour course.
Yep.
Dang.
No.
8-hour
The only
days.
thing I need to know about hazmat is 1203 is gas and 1993 is fuel.
Oh,
Other than that, I don't care about the rest of it.
well, if you're going to be in trucking, that's where the money is a hazardous.
Lisa, it's not his lens. He's living in the 60s. He's just a little foggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you look like me, Jeff, when I'm on a laptop camera. Oh, foggy and hazy.
I don't know if I have. Yeah, I do right there.
The 99% alcohol in the Q-tip will work.
And I may do a pop-up live during the day if I'm out in the shop and it's not too hot and humid and I'm not rocking out too hard.
Is that much better?
A lot better.
Oh, we can see you great now, Jeff. Cover that back up.
We'll get back up, please.
He left it covered. Got that folded piece of
I
paper.
think all you guys should cover your cameras too.
I got the little privacy flap on my camera. So yeah, that's the only thing that sucks is my the laptop I got out in the shop that I've been using out in the shop doesn't have a camera. I'll have to take this camera out with me and do it.
Look, I got the lines going up and down. It's a white piece of paper towel. You see the lines going up and down
Yeah.
from the frequency.
So, but
So I got the Generac done.
did you?
Yeah, I looked at it and I said, okay, I don't really know who makes the Generac engines. So I went. Well, I called one place by me. He was going to order a new carb. I called the dealer that's almost down by a water gap. She was going to order it. I finally just went online the other day and I looked it up and I matched the serial number up. I found a carburetor. I called it and the lady, I was talking to her, 80 some dollars, brand new carburetor. I ain't got to mess with it. I took the old one off, and when I took the bowl out, it actually had a spoonful of rust in it. I just smacked it on the thing there, and all kinds of rust come out with it.
Dang.
Yeah.
That ethanol alcohol got water, made water in it, condensation.
I don't know. It was dry as a bone.
Yeah, no, yeah, but after a while, yeah, and all the water turned your stuff up to rust.
Oh yeah.
Did you put the old car back on? Clean it out, put it back on, or you put a new car?
No,
on?
I cleaned it. I ran through the thing there about 3 times on each side. Cleaned it off. I was looking at it. I said, well, maybe the O-ring will hold. I hope, because I didn't break it. And I put it back together, and I put it in the box. And I told him, I said, well, it's got a new carburetor. Because he's like, well, why don't you just clean and rebuild the old one? Because the only parts you can get for it is like the float and one other part. The float and something else are the only 2 things you can get.
Probably the needle with the nitro, whatever tip.
And then whenever you left, Ed, I was looking through them drawers and I found a couple more cams that are even bigger yet. Bigger than the one I sent home with you.
Are they adjustable or are they just the?
Yeah, they got adjustable gears on them.
Maybe we'll.
Hey, Uncle Mark. What's up, Kuzan?
Uncle Mark.
We'll really
Uncle
make
Mark.
that thing rock.
Yeah. But, no, I was working on a boat carburetor today, which I've never worked on one before. It's for an Evinrude 9.9. Thing I found interesting about it is the gaskets on it are rubber.
Uh-huh.
So I was worried about hurting the gaskets, taking it apart, not having any to put it back together, and they were all fine. And
Well, I'll tell you a little secret. If it gives you a headache, call Sandy and she'll come and rebuild it.
well, I got it. I got it all taken apart. I was, because I was planning on throwing it in an ultrasonic cleaner. Well, there's nothing really to them carburetors,
Right.
so I just blew them out with some brake clean and made sure everything was working fine, and put it all back together. And I got to message the guy and tell him, hey, your carburetor's done. Come get it, or bring the boat by and I'll put it back on. But I won't know if it works or not until he puts it in the water. So
Yeah. He might need a new water pump too. If it sat that long, his water pump probably dried up.
well,
Tell him to keep an eye on that because it does have a little pisser on the side coming out.
well, what it was doing was they would hook the fuel line into it and prime it, and when they turned it over with this electric starter, fuel would just dump out of the carburetor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like the float was stuck. So
Oh yeah.
and I didn't see anything in the carburetor. There was some real fine like dust, like sandy particles. You could feel it in your fingers.
Uh-huh.
But other than that, there was no like chunks of stuff or anything like that. But
Did you order the kit?
No, I didn't order the kit.
You might want to.
Yeah.
That brake clean, that rubber gaskets, it's not going to be good.
Well,
I did it.
Well, it's not really rubber. It's
yeah.
But I tested a little bit with the brake clean, and it didn't make it soft or anything or gooey.
Uh-huh.
I think it's made out of some kind of nitrate or something like that. I don't think it's.
It's a Viton tip. That's what it is. Viton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what those O-rings and what gaskets are made from of a Viton. But them Evinrude, them little 9.9s and 15 horses, same engine, just bigger reed plate, bigger carburetor to get your 15 out of it. Same block. But Evinrude, oh yeah, damn good motor.
Yeah, this is a 87 model, if I remember correctly from the numbers on the side.
Yeah.
And Bocce, Cindy may laugh and hang up on you. She takes my phone calls. Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. I could that carburetor give me a fit. That girl sat down and she rebuilt that carburetor. Ain't had a lick of problems with it since.
Yeah, there's a couple passages on this one. There's just a couple passages, a couple orifices.
Mm-hmm.
Everything looks like it's flowing fine. So, I put it all back together, and like I said, I got a message to the guy and tell him it's done, and he can. I'll probably swing by on the way to the lake, and I'll put it on, and I'll take it to the lake, and I'll be able to tell if it's flooding out because we'll hook the fuel and stuff up to it while it's here and just kind of turn it over. Because he said as soon as you start turning it over, it just fuel just flowed out of it. So we'll probably do that here in the driveway.
Yep, I like that Bass Tracker a lot more with that 9.9 on it instead of a 25. At least now I ain't got to go monkeying with the kicker motor and all that. I can get into any one of them tournaments.
Yep.
But I think I'm going to change the 9.9 one more time and go to a 4-stroke so I don't have to mix oil.
Yeah. Did you try turning that motor over on the pontoon, Ken?
No, I'm buying a new one.
Are you? Well, maybe I'll bring that one over here and see if we can't get it running.
Yeah, I'm gonna sell it then.
Yeah. Oh, Bocce, if she takes yours too, why wouldn't she take mine? You know.
Well, I'm not afraid to say she don't take my calls.
Yeah, she called me the other she called me the other weekend and wanting to make sure how to do the pulled pork or how I do my pulled pork, and I talked to her then, and she called me yesterday and asked if I was going to be available to help Mark for a little bit today, and I said yep, especially when they said breakfast was involved. So,
and the thing, the thing is, the reason she don't take Mark's phone call is because he done found something else to add to that doggone truck, and she don't want to take them phone calls that he got to be spending money.
No, I was
dress up that truck.
I was actually talking to her. I'd like to get one more, and that was kind of like her battery in her hearing aid went bad.
And she don't even have one, huh?
I think it's very selective.
I think you're imagining things, Bocce.
well, no, Bocce, she has to get off the phone before she can deny the call.
No, she if I'm on the road, she'll take my call. But if I'm home, she'll ignore me.
Have a seat, Kyle.
I think that's probably because you're calling saying, "Hey, I need a cup of coffee."
No, because usually when I'm home, I don't even have my phone. It just gets thrown down somewhere, and then she'll say, "Hey, this one called, that one called." I said, "Yeah, they'll call back later."
Yeah. So, but
well, the sad part about it is I hate a cell phone worse than I used to have to pay them damn pay phones. You used to have to stop and hunt down for you to make a call into to see what was what.
Mm-hmm. You know, I can remember when the first cell phones come out, I had this damn bag phone in the truck, and it was in a bag, and you carried this phone.
Yeah, but they worked good, didn't they?
But you know what? I would rather go into the truck stop and put the damn quarter in, sitting at the table in the restaurant, and talk, and it was cheaper than the daggone bag phone in the truck. I mean, it was crazy. And then you look at the stuff now, and it's like, geez. All right, I got to retire here soon. I've been in this for 35 years.
Now
I got to go another 35 now.
Now you can't even you don't even kill trees no more. You got them daggum electronic logbooks in the truck. You don't even get to kill no trees.
The only time them electronic logbooks are any good is if the damn fuse holds up in it. They go through fuses like you would not believe.
I heard that. That's what I've heard from several drivers.
Yeah.
Well, in your new truck, when you get it, maybe I'll have to come over and we'll put a circuit breaker in there that automatically resets. So if it trips, just give it like 30 seconds and it resets, and you continue on with your login.
They don't make them circuit breakers no more. They went out of business due to.
Oh no, I got a bunch of them. I got a bunch of them in my wiring bag. I got them clear up to 50 amp, from 10 amp clear up to 50 amp.
You know that little.
You gotta use 100 amp.
You know that little game that you play that these groundhogs pop up out of thing and you hit them on the head with the hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you set all them up, and I'm going to show you how that works.
Why did you?
You'll be fresh out of circuit breakers.
Did you buy Bo a carton of eggs there, Mark?
What's that?
So you buy Bo a carton of eggs to put under his gas pedal so it could get better fuel mileage yet?
No. I can't really complain because I ran 4 turns out there, and I didn't get but 2.9, 3.1 miles per gallon because it was working a little bit. I think it's just this fuel that they're pulling out of reserves. It's bad fuel. You're not getting no mileage out of it.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
think you're
Yeah.
just traveling at a high rate of fuel consumption. That's all.
It's that. It's
No.
them. It's that their summer blend is what it is.
Yeah.
The summer blends they can come out with supposedly helps with pollution.
Yeah.
And Kyle's out there pumping out that bad oil. I mean, he went looking around everywhere.
Hey, there's Thomas. How you doing, Thomas?
Yeah. You're right, Thomas.
I'll say we just punched 4 new holes in the ground.
Yeah.
What's up,
I was
Brandon?
standing out there
Hey, Brandon.
other morning. I just poured me some coffee and stuff, and Sandy says, "What in the heck are you doing?" I slid the kitchen window open. I took that 17 and shot a groundhog out behind the house here. Dang thing's coming down eating my green bean plants.
Oh boy, got rid of him quick.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of babies now, so I got to thin them out too.
Yeah, they'll ruin your garden.
Oh yeah.
There you go, Mark.
Sammy's took
Wayne's-
out 4 baby groundhogs so far.
Wayne says use farm fuel.
No, the new motors won't take the dyed fuel. It messes them up.
Our welder figured that out the hard way.
Yeah.
Had a brand new 21
It don't work.
Cummins. He put it on this dyed fuel in it and wondered why his truck wouldn't run.
Yeah.
Hey, Sarah.
Or the DOT will get you on that too.
Ken, you got a diesel too, didn't you this time? Or gas? You want gas?
Went back to gas.
Oh, okay. I thought your new truck you ordered was diesel.
No, the old one was.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, guys, I gotta go check on a weed eater. Somebody brought him a weed eater. The local brake dealer here in town didn't have a kit. We didn't have a kit. I thought we had some, but I guess we sold them all. I had one over here at the house, so gave him that one. He overhauled the car. I think he ran it through the ultrasonic cleaner one time. He said it runs, but it bogs down. It dies out after 30 seconds, 15, 20 seconds. All right. I tried to adjust the car. It wasn't having it. No. So I took the car apart. Look, I said, go to the shop, bring it through the ultrasonic cleaner 3 times at least, and bring it back. I put it back together, we slap it on, and try it. Still nothing. Still killed. So I said, well, ordering a car. Ordered a brand new. It was a Zama car. Ordered a brand new. Put it on the other day, and same thing. Same thing. And there's a new fuel filter, all that. So I'm thinking coil. Coil's breaking down. But I'm going to try a brand new plug. And if that don't do it, it's a coil.
I would check the spark arrestor and the exhaust port too to make sure they're not plugging off.
Yep.
Johnny did that.
Okay, because I know a lot of times at work they'll sit there and idle, but they won't take any fuel. They just bog off and die.
Yeah.
Clean them exhaust ports and stuff out, and clean that muffler and stuff out.
Right. Burn it with a torch. Hit it with a wire brush.
Hey, Second Chance Mower, how you doing?
Make it like a new one. Hey, second chance. So I'm gonna go change that plug on there, and that way the guy can get it back tomorrow, so he can weed eat. He hates paying somebody to weed eat for him. He can cut his grass, but you got to hire somebody to weed eat. So, all right, appreciate you having me up, Polar Bear.
No problem. Thank you for coming up.
Good seeing everybody again. Everybody in the chat. Good seeing y'all too.
Okay.
All right, as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all later. Pluto.
Mudster. I don't know if they have them on their website for those or not. I know a lot of places are starting to put them on service manuals and stuff on their website for people to work so they can start working on their own stuff. Um, but
You might
yeah,
be able to
I
find
don't.
that on eBay.
Yeah, you might be able to buy one on eBay, but if you want to try to find one for free or download, I would check their website to start.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Because now even Briggs is one of the ones that was worst about not giving away their manuals and stuff, and now they're starting to put them out there.
Well, they're kind of not. They're kind of got to the point where they scared not to. Because I mean, John Deere tried to do that stuff, and John Deere got in all kinds of trouble with not giving repair manuals, letting people have repair manuals and all that stuff for the tractors and stuff. So
Well, they got in trouble for uh, for the software they were using for their tractors, not making that public to where
yeah,
you have to buy a John Deere scan tool that runs their software to be able to scan their tractors and make adjustments on their tractors. Where the courts come down and said that is illegal and you're not allowed to do that. So now they had to make it public.
Well, I think a while ago, Cat was doing the same thing. They would only keep like some of the computer shit was Cat dealer only.
Yeah, there was a few of them that was doing it, and but John Deere was the big one, the one that had the most in it.
yeah.
They the courts come down and said that they're not allowed to do that. They can't.
Well,
That's
all them farmers bought them $200,000 tractors and couldn't work on them, and they couldn't get them in the shop. So I mean,
right. They break down in the middle of the field, and even
yeah,
the field techs didn't have the software. It had to be in the shop.
yeah.
Well, if it's broke down in the field, they can't they can't get it out of the field to haul it into the shop. And some of the their big combines and stuff, you got to tear them all apart to get them on a trailer to get them to the shop. That was their big bitch. The equipment that has to be dismantled to be taken in. They said at least the field service techs have to have the access to the software, to where they can clear codes, get the thing to run, get it out of the field, and be able to move the things. So, but I seen Sears say something in there about the weed eater needs to eat a little bit of meat to keep it healthy. Just kind of got me thinking. My local McDonald's, I go in every morning and get a breakfast sandwich and a hash brown. And for the last little bit over a week, their toaster has been broke. They've been grilling their English muffins and stuff. I don't know if y'all have ever tried an English muffin that's not toasted. They're like gooey. So
They're real soft.
yeah, they taste doughy. So yeah, I had a little few words with the girl there Friday morning, wanting to know if they changed their policy, and she's like, "Oh no, our toaster's been down for about a week." And I said, "Well, when are they going to get it fixed, or are they going to fix it? Or are they going to get a new one?" Well, I don't know. They had somebody come in and look at it, but that's all we know. They just looked at it. We don't know if they're going to replace it or get it, get a part or what. They didn't really tell us. And I'm like, oh well, I won't be back until you all get your toaster fixed. Hey, Mater.
Yeah, they well, they're not only their toaster, but they're the only place in the world that can't get a shake machine working.
Yeah. Well, I actually watched a thing on their ice cream machines. Somebody did a study to see, how often their machines are broke down.
Yeah.
The machines aren't broke down. They have to go through a cleaning cycle. And if something happens during that cleaning cycle, it has to restart. and there was something in the software or something on it or something that was it, and they buy all every franchise has the same exact manufacturer of the machine, and it was something from the manufacturer, a glitch in it that would it would just you know randomly start the cleaning cycle, and you can't dispense ice cream and stuff during its cleaning cycle, and it 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 would just keep running through this cleaning cycle. So they just tell everybody it's broke down or it's not it's not working or whatever because it's in a cleaning cycle and they can't get it to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Bye, Kyle.
Bye, Kyle.
Hey, Mudster, if he goes on email online, they got the TCB 1400 to 1400B Backo. I guess the online manual here, $26.99.
There you go. Jeff found it for you, Mudster. But
Okay, back to Plan B.
yeah,
Crank trigger that's on there. Where did I get that crank trigger? I can't even find the bill on it.
that would have been from Midwest.
No, they were out of them, and I got it somewhere else. We looked at them somewhere, me and you.
Kerber.
Was it Gerber?
They're the only two that make them. Well, there's another place that makes them, but we wouldn't have bought it from there.
No. Down south.
Yeah.
I don't do business down south.
No. So yeah, it probably come from Kerber then.
I thought we found them.
I found the coils on Amazon.
I think they had the whole setup too on Amazon.
I didn't see the brackets, but the coils themselves, the three ohm coils, were on Amazon.
I got half the railing painted today, Ed.
What color are you painting it? I didn't even ask.
Gray.
Hey, Moose.
Gray.
What are you doing?
So, you're going with a gray carpet then too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gray.
Go order it.
Did you find it in the? You still have to get it in a 12-foot width, or?
I think so.
Okay.
Did you have to buy any marine plywood yet?
I gotta buy 6 sheets.
How much is it a sheet now?
$134.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 6 sheets now. I thought it was 5.
Well, I need one to build the console on that transom.
Buddy.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
Sandy.
Hello.
Hi, Sandy.
Hello.
She must be getting ready to leave work and wanting to see if Mark needs anything for dinner or anything before she comes home.
So I got to stop at Dairy Queen, pick you up a banana split.
He wants barbecued beef from Dairy Queen.
Either that or Kyle forgot his keys, and now he's calling him to bring his keys out to the truck for him.
No, it says Sandy calling.
Oh, okay.
But no, we were talking about that at breakfast this morning, or when I went over when we were working on the engine. He said he stopped by Dairy Queen here recently and wanted a barbecued beef sandwich. They don't carry that or the foot long hot dogs no more.
Dang.
I said the two favorite things he liked from there they don't carry no more.
I was watching a thing on that American Made Foods or whatever it is last Sunday there, and they had a thing on there about Carvel and Dairy Queen.
I haven't seen that. I haven't watched any of those in a long time. Almader says he'll deliver Soul Man's barbecue for a slight fee. Well, there's a diner. It's actually called Doug's Classic 57 here in town, and they still have the all beef foot long hot dogs that you can get them completely loaded. And they're actually pretty good. Yeah, I agree, Lisa. I like
See you
going to the
later,
small.
Sarah.
I like going to the small hole in the wall joints too.
You got a storm rolling in, Ed.
Do we?
Lightning
That's
struck west of me.
that's what she just told me, that down there at work it's all black and hail and everything else, and we're under a tornado watch.
Oh,
And I got lightning over here.
Yep.
well, let me
Know
look
what I
at
got
that.
here?
Nothing.
Yep.
Let's see.
2 dogs and the fan going.
Lightning alert. Yeah, the only alert I have is a lightning alert. I'm looking at the radar right now. Oh yeah.
Mark, if you used to buy an outboard boat motor, 9.9, what make would you buy?
Yamaha, 4-stroke,
I'm
no
going for
oil mix, no nothing, regular gas.
I get it where there's not a. Can't get it to where there's not a.
There's a glare.
Hey, you had
Yeah,
it
there's
there
a-
for a second. There you go.
Moving.
Yeah. It's the red. The red parts are more down toward Mark.
Yeah.
So,
Why do you say Yamaha, Mark?
Why do I say Yamaha? Availability of parts. Parts are way cheaper.
Well, if I
And
buy
like
new,
I
I
said-
hope I don't have to buy no damn parts for it.
To actually buy it, it's cheaper. You can buy a brand new 9.9 for like $1,089, and the 4-stroke you don't have to mix. No,
Yeah,
nothing.
I'm going 4-stroke, whatever I buy.
Yep, and just go up to the gas pump, fill up, go to the lake. Because I did all that whenever I took the 25 off that boat that I got off of you, and went to the 9.9 on it.
Those Tohatsu, or whatever the heck it is, motors, they seem to like them around here a whole lot. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Basically, all actuality though, I think actually they're all the same daggone motor. They just put a different damn name on it.
yeah.
Because most of the
Hey,
parts are
Antonio.
interchangeable and stuff.
Hey, Antonio.
hey, Antonio.
Who's the Yamaha dealer around here?
Petty's over in Maslin.
Are they?
Yep.
Hey, Daryl, I got a question for you.
What's that? So,
Since I hate using them, and I know you keep them right next to you all the time, you ever have a problem with the points bending over?
yeah, sometimes.
Mm-mm.
Just have to find a softer spot to stick needle in there. Yeah.
I gotta use
You
both
get-
hands to hold it steady.
If you got if you get it in a muscle, then it goes. Then it'll bend that needle, but it'll. But
I know it
I
don't
gotta-
take much, but
Haley.
no,
Hi, Sandy.
no, that was Kaylee. It said,
my
Oh,
little
was it?
yeah, I got enough fat rolls that I usually can stay out of the muscles. So, but yeah, those are sometimes. I mean, in actuality, you can go up one size of the needle, and it won't do that anymore.
well, my problem is I usually, if I use both hands, I could get it in without shaking. But when I go to squeeze the button,
Uh-huh.
I end up moving the thing to one side or the other and like twisting the needle around.
Yeah.
And then you
Yeah,
get this nasty burning feeling.
yeah.
I can
Yeah,
hear.
what's that,
I can hear the
Bill?
thunder now.
Can you?
Yep.
I just had a big bolt just west of me.
You're hearing things, Ed.
No,
Hey,
Yeah.
Val lady.
But yeah, so if it's gonna
That
start
was
thundering
Bosco
out,
just landed.
I was gonna stand a little later, but if it's gonna be thunder and lightning, I'm gonna get off here because I don't want to lose another computer like I did my Lenovo. That thing,
You finally got brakes, huh, Brandon?
it wasn't on, but we had a power was flashing on and off, and I think it didn't fry the charger because I bought a new charger, but it won't turn on or anything anymore. So whenever it starts thunder and lightning and stuff hard, I just shut the power strip off and unplug it to make sure nothing spikes or anything because like I said, I don't want to lose another computer.
But anyway,
No, they're not cheap.
back to those boat motors, Ken. Go online, research it, and that's where you're going to get your best buy is online, and they'll ship it right to you. And Yamaha dealers around here and everything will stand behind the warranty. That's where you want to look.
Wow.
Well, Roadrunner says it's thundering up there in Randolph.
Yeah, it's thundering in here, and that's what my daughter called me. She says, "Hey, I got that big bay window open in the living room." Sure enough, it was raining in.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, Roadrunner, since you're up in Randolph, there's a guy up there I'm trying to buy a flatbed off of, and he won't return my messages now.
I sold it.
Where is Randolph?
Just north of us. It's still on Marketplace for sale.
The home of East Trailer Manufacturing.
Yep. Yeah, he won't return my messages. Kenny tried messaging him in. He won't return Kenny's messages.
So what are you cooking up for Tuesday there, Ed?
I don't know yet. Did we get Darth Vader
Sure, it'll
coming?
probably be good, whatever it is.
What you gentlemen doing tonight?
We're ready to call 911 because you sound like you're dying on us.
Cool.
Sounds like Darth Vader.
Cool. I just got done doing one upper control arm, both sides. There's the last one. Fun stuff.
So you should be putting it on then.
I did the one side. That's enough for today.
Yeah. Especially in the heat and humidity.
You know what's stupid? These side bolts ain't what hold it on. They bolt on through the side.
Yeah.
But the factory original don't have Zerk fittings. They're ungreasable.
Yep.
Plus the ball joints aren't greasable. I had these custom made. The fact they don't make them anymore. These are 3D scanned, and then I sent them off to a machine shop and had made 3D printed. Excuse me.
But so what was I talking about? All the boat motors. Yeah, I heard that the ordering them online and having them shipped is a lot cheaper.
Yeah, it definitely is because they go. How do I want to say it? They move more product, so they can get it cheaper than the normal people, the dealers, and all that.
Well, it's factory direct too, so
a lot of it, yes.
Right. And if you need to, Ken, for that, I can give you the address of work. If they want to do a lift gate charge, I can give you our work address, our commercial address, and they don't charge us a dock fee.
Right. Because it's being shipped to a business.
Right. So a lot of heavy stuff like that I have. If I have to have it shipped, or if I buy it, I just have it shipped to work. A lot of people do.
When they go to measure that shaft length, where do you start measuring at?
What was on it? It's going on a pontoon,
Yeah,
so you're wanting a long shaft.
right.
They're going to ask you, it's either going to be a short shaft or it's going to be a long shaft. And for your pontoon, for as high as it's going to ride up on out of the water, you
Yeah, I know
definitely
it had to
going
be
to
a
want
long
that
one.
long.
But they have like 3 different lengths.
Yeah. Go with the medium one. Now, does that have a plate on the back for the motor that you can
Where
raise
can
and
they
lower?
twist the motor up now?
No, just tilt the motor. You can't raise or lower the plate.
Okay, but you're still going to have the adjuster on the motor to be able to change the pitch to bring it down lower.
Yeah,
I on that note, I just go with the medium.
I didn't
Well,
know how
or
you measure them to see. I was going to measure what I have and order the same thing,
Right. That would work too.
but I don't know where they measure point A to point B at.
I would say it would have to be from the base of the motor plate to where the tail shaft bolts on. You know what I'm saying? If you lay the motor down, you'll see where the tail shaft bolts on. Measures from there down to the end.
And also if you look online too, they may have a diagram what you
Right.
to show you where you measure.
But there's a lot of places online to order them from.
So, you gotta look into a jet drive,
They're slower.
huh?
They're slower.
Oh,
We have a jet drive on that boat for the fire department. 35 and it barely moves that thing.
oh. I've been watching some videos where the guys take the jet ski motors and put them in these little aluminum jet boats, and them suckers move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's see
I'm
how this
looking
thing.
at my screen here. At the bottom of where everybody's chats are,
Uh huh.
it's a little square that says join the chat. If I hit that, will it knock me off of this part?
It might, because that'll probably take you back to YouTube.
Oh, well then I'll just leave that alone.
Yeah, now to find another job. Yep.
Boy,
I
that
know.
makes a big difference.
So I know McDonald's here in town's hiring. They've been hiring. I was actually talking to one of our security guards. His daughter works there, and they have the help wanted signs up, and they're interviewing or taking applications and stuff, but they're not hiring anybody. Basically, they're just working the people that they have to death.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Naturally.
she said they have plenty of applicants and plenty of people qualified to hire to work there, but they're not hiring anybody. They have just enough people to cover the shifts that they have, and they're not hiring any extra people. But they want to complain because they can't get anybody to apply or hire or anything like that. But she said she's seen the applications and stuff, and there's people that come from other fast food restaurants applying, and they're not hiring anybody.
Tell them to come here. They're begging for help.
Well, they're bye, Jeff.
It's time.
But yeah, no, they're begging for people here too. They got the signs up. It says help wanted, blah blah blah, all shifts and da da da. They're just taking the applications and not hiring anybody. The owners don't want to hire more people.
The reason they don't hire, they get paid being short staffed.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, they're paying them $21 an hour at McDonald's to start here. I walked in there and I hate McDonald's, but I like their coffee. Their food sucks, and they gave me a decaf coffee. And I as soon as I took a sip of it, I said, "Can I have a regular coffee? I didn't order decaf." And they apologized. And they got mad when I said, "You would think when they're starting you out at $21 an hour, you could get the type of coffee right."
Shit, I'm going to McDonald's so I can make a living.
Well, they probably seen your age and figured you needed decaf.
Yeah.
The Get Go station here in town, they got the food, the hot and ready food or whatever you want to call it, the made to order food stuff. And I guess to get hired in there, they're paying them like $15 an hour. Hey, welcome back, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff's back. He must have hit that button.
I don't know what happened.
That's just
All
what
of
I
a
was gonna
sudden,
say. But you know why? You know what's funny?
Just one black.
Something's wrong, Jeff.
I think the storms are affecting Jeff now.
I think so. But no, I won't go back to Burger King. I won't go back and buy any food there no more. I walked in there to order. I was standing there, and standing there, and standing there. And the guy wouldn't take my order. I says to him, "Hey, you going to take my order?" "No, you got to use that board over there and order there, and then you pay with a credit card." "Well, I don't want to pay with a credit card, and I don't want to order my own food." And he said, "Well, that's the policy now." I said, "Where's the break room? Because I'm ready for my break."
Yeah.
And he says, "Well, this is the policy now." I said, "Well, I guess I'm done with you."
You got a problem going here.
All right, yeah, I'm going to shut it down anyways because it's starting to thunder a lot worse here and lightning.
Yeah, I
so-
don't know if it's this end or your end.
Your end.
So
Something's monkeyed up.
I got a feeling it's this end.
Jeff's doing the robot.
Yeah,
Well, anyway, everybody in chat, hey, I'll see y'all later.
See ya.
hey,
Thanks for
remind
letting me up.
everybody at 8:30 I will be live soon.
Yep, 8:30. Go check out Daryl. I'll be there for a little bit, and
Ooh, that one was close.
yeah, well, if it's not storming
Why not?
bad, I'll be there, Daryl.
Well,
So, all right, everybody, thank you very much for watching, and if you would, please hit the thumbs up on the way out, and we'll catch you all on the next one.